Live in the cut. I can't get this thing clip. There we go. Here we go. Some people up in here. Know what I'm saying? Hope everybody doing good. Just did a little 2-mile run. I don't run like that. Just no more just because of got bad knees and stuff. But not even just that. I'm not really trying because when you run too much, you do too much cardio, especially when it's like fast paced like that. You tend to not have as much mass. So you can't really build muscle like that if you're doing all this cardio. You're gonna have like a runner's physique, like a track and field physique, super skinny. And we're trying to be lean, but still have and maintain some muscle. So that's really the main goal. But on Sundays, I usually just do cardio, do abs, and then I'll rest from weights. But during the week, Monday through Friday, I'm weightlifting so that I can keep the my momentum. But you gotta recovery. I be trying to tell people recovery is just as important as lifting weights. So that's really what it comes down to. But in order to maintain that, recovery is just as important. So make sure, when you are, doing your weightlifting and stuff, you are having those rest days. And then like on Sundays, like today, I won't do like yesterday and today I didn't weightlift. So I just did cardio and abs. So today I just came back from a 2-mile run, then I'll do abs and then maybe some pull-ups. And then from there I'll just, you know, maintain that throughout the week. But a lot of people be trying to figure out how to get this lean. Let me see if I can put a picture up of this how you get this physique right here. Everybody be wondering. And it's funny because some dude asked me recently if I was on steroids. I'm like, that's crazy. I ain't never been asked that. I know people be thinking it though, because sometimes I go to these gyms that don't really got like, influencers and like people that are really in top shape, like Planet Fitness and stuff. They be thinking like, oh, he think he all that, or they think you're on steroids or something. But nah, that's full natural. G, that's just 5+ years of just grind. You know what I mean? Just consistency and grind. There's no reason for me to be on no trend or anything, no type of use any type of substance like that because I already got the physique there. So it's like it ain't no point. And this is impressive because I'm 6'8". So dudes be asking like, how do you carry this much mass for your size? Because usually when you see guys my height, they usually like super skinny. So for me to have something like this, they really think, oh, he must be on some type of supplement or something, some type of steroid. Like, no, I'm not on no steroid. It's just that's just where delayed gratification gets you. So that's really what it comes down to. But I'm here to share the knowledge. So that's really what it's about. But it's just funny because I was just like, man, I've never been asked that in my life. But I know people be thinking that. But he was chill though. It was cool. Make sure I like the live. trying to go live. I've been slacking on the going live, but I promise that's gonna be a new 2026 little resolution for me. I don't even like to say resolution. I just like to say goal. I'm just gonna make it happen. Trying to go live every Sunday, give y'all this gaming knowledge about how to get your physique right, especially for my taller dudes. I know a lot of taller guys struggle to like put on mass and muscle. Like that's really my niche. Since I'm 6'8", I try to give my knowledge to people who kind of like me. Maybe they struggling with putting on mass or muscle, and you taller because it's harder. It's harder for taller guys to put on muscle. So, if you are taller and you struggling with putting on size, I got you. Hit up the social media links down below. Hit up my website and go get you right. But it's all delayed gratification. Just be ready to work. Don't be ready to trying to cheat yourself out of putting the work in because it's not gonna come overnight. It's gonna take years, months. This took years to get like this. So, and this is even like if I really cut, because I don't really need to cut like that because I'm so tall. So like I really genuinely feel like I can't get super like fat, like obese, because my bone structure is so long. So it's like, but if I cut, man, this isn't even nothing. I'm already knowing, So, but yeah, it gets easier over time as long as you're consistent with your intake, calorie deficit. You know what you eating, calories in, calories out. That's really what it comes down to. But yeah, man, we just here to share the knowledge, here to share the all the love. So, but what y'all got going on today? Sunday, Christmas next week. What are we doing? I know I got a ton of stuff going on this week. Got my sister's birthday tomorrow. Just trying to keep it moving. Like 2026, it's gotta be a year that like we get right mentally, physically, in each and every single way as men. It's what we gotta do. If you one of these guys who's like been saying you're gonna get in shape for the longest time, and you one of these people who slacking on the diet, you have to lock in. There's no other way, or else you're gonna be the same position that you was in 2027. Right when 2027, right when 2026 ends, 2027 begins, you're gonna be in the same situation as you were right now. So there's no other way. It's not gonna get easier. It's only gonna get harder because you're only gonna get older. Your metabolism only gonna slow down more to where you can't get lean. It's gonna be harder. You're gonna get lean, but it's gonna be harder because it's harder as men for us to lose weight. And why do you think so many older guys, they be trying to do double the work to get in the gym and stay in the gym, and they, eating clean, but they still can't get the physique that they really want because your metabolism slows down because you're not like you were young at one point in time. You know what I mean? So that's really what it comes down to. But it's all about getting the work in, man. To be honest, but I love the grind. I love it. It becomes easier too. Like now, working out is just like it's like nothing to me now. It's just it becomes like a lifestyle after a while. You get in the gym and you start to go more consistently. That's why another thing, it's not just because you go more consistently just so you can see more results. You go consistently so that you can train your mind and be disciplined. On top of that, it becomes easier because it's like second nature. You get up, you wake up, and you're like, man, I need to go to the gym. Or you start to have that regret, like if a day goes by, you feel like, man, I missed a day at the gym. Like I can't miss at the gym. Like it becomes a lifestyle. So that's another thing. Like once you start to be more consistent with it, it becomes easier and easier. But you got to be consistent, or else it's not gonna fall in place like that. You going skipping, you just starting off, you skipping 3-4 days at a time. you only working out 3 days, 2, 3 days a week, you know, it ain't really much that you can do with that. So that's probably my best advice when it comes to being consistent and just holding yourself accountable. Don't be one of these people who's like, oh, I'll go. Like, don't let it be Monday. You be like, oh, I'll go Thursday, because you're never gonna end up going. Just prepare yourself to go the next day. As simple as that. And that's just really what it comes down to. That's why it strikes me when people be like, oh, I don't know, I lost motivation to go to the gym. I don't know how to where to find the motivation. Gee, how do you need motivation to go to the gym? Just get up and go. You know what I mean? So that's what it comes down to. You gotta understand that it's a lifestyle. You gotta understand that it's deeper than just doing it just cause. But we here to help, man. We all in it together. If y'all do need help, make sure you follow those social media links down below. But we all in it together. We just trying to spread the knowledge, spread the awareness, trying to get everybody fit, help everybody healthy, touch everybody that we can. So ultimately, that's what it come down to.